I told you guys I was so proud of myself. I was being proactive when I got that little chip, that little crack in the windshield on the Grey Wolf. I was so proud of myself. You know, in the middle of my runs, I stopped and got it filled, and apparently you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Look at what happened. So I got the crack on that side fixed. That's not the crack, that's the antenna. But look at this. Big giant rock hit right there, scared the crap out of me, and now it has run all the way up. It's right in the middle of my sight, my view when I sit in the truck. Now let me show you the inside. Look at that. It's right at eye level. And it's terrible, it's terrible. And just to give you guys a heads up, so I just got an inspection. Rick and I actually got an inspection in Louisiana, and I asked the gentleman, that was before this happened, but I asked the gentleman, because I told him, you know, the green book, the FMCSA rule book, whatever, is not clear when it comes to windshield cracks. So I asked him, I said, what's the rule? What's the rule? When do I have to replace the windshield when it has a crack? He said, if it goes from one corner or one end to another, anywhere else, it has to be replaced when it runs all the way through the glass, or when the crack intersects. And now you can see the crack has intersected. So those are the rules. For those of you who didn't know, needed to know, wanted to know, the FMCSA rule book it almost contradicts itself, you guys. If you want to look it up, it's not clear. It's not clear. So that's what a DOT officer in Louisiana told Rick and I. Obviously that window is cracked. It got cracked when I barely first just bought the truck, and it has remained cracked. That's fine. Come to find out, actually the glass guy who repaired that chip, he said, hey, do you want me to, order you a window for this? I said, no. I told him, it ran all the way up, but once it got to the top of the glass, you guys can't see it because my window is closed, but once it got to the top of the glass, it didn't go all the way through. It started traveling the same way of the glass, and just a little bit. And I said, so that's kind of weird. It didn't go all the way through. He said, no. He said, these side windows are double paned. So he said, you cracked the outside piece of glass, but there's an inside piece of glass, and that one did not get cracked. So another little tip, another little piece of information for you guys there. Double pane glass on the side. And now I got to get another $500 windshield. Happy Tuesday.